back. If you think TikTok is just for dance trends and chaos and secret lives of Mormon wives, spoiler alert, it's one of the most powerful conversion platforms in the world. Tracey Way, Senior Partnership and Marketing Manager at TikTok, is here to show us how Kiwi brands are winning big with short-form content and how you can too. Please welcome Tracey.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Hope you all have a good day so far. Okay, still awake? Okay, cool. Understand. All right, just a quick self-intro. I'm Tracey from TikTok. Pleasure to be here giving you this TikTok 101 presentation. Before we kick off, just want to have a quick mini live market research. Hands up if you have downloaded TikTok app in your phone. Okay, good. Good to see. And keep your hands up if you have ever tried to run TikTok ads. Or have you tried? Actually put it live. No one? Okay, 1, 2, great. May I know why you haven't started?
We can't even register.
Oh, okay. Have you tried?
Yeah, it's not available for New Zealand entities.
TikTok shop.
Oh, TikTok Shop. Yeah, we're talking about different things. So TikTok Shop is not available in Australia and in New Zealand yet. And we don't know when it will come.
Yeah.
Not next year, maybe potentially 2027. So currently we are trialing TikTok Shop in Japan. So they will be live in August. So if they perform good, I think we're gonna have Shop. Maybe in 2 years' time. Let's see. Okay, so I understand TikTok can be a bit like confusing or overwhelming, but this is exactly why I'm here today. I will walk you through how TikTok ads work, why TikTok, and what would be the best performing content, and of course, how much you need to set it live. Cool. Just housekeeping before we dive in. Don't stress about taking pictures or notes. We will share the slides with you later. And feel free to drop me any questions whenever you need. I want to keep this fun and keep you guys awake, basically.
Australia comes earlier in New Zealand.
Shop?
Yeah, TikTok shop.
We don't know yet. But usually that's the case because Australia is bigger. Cool. So first question, I think that's the biggest question. Why TikTok? Why as a business owner need to consider leveraging TikTok as a way or as a marketing channel to drive growth? I guess the short answer is because we have your audience here. So here are some like a fancy number. Sorry, we got the latest update, but this is just for references for Australia. But New Zealand would be slightly smaller, but usually we just update Australia as AUNZ. So overall, this is a total number. Monthly active user, we already hit 10.7 million. So it's a huge number. And overall, every day, it's not just about massive reach. Every day they spend 90 plus minutes on the platform. So this one haven't been updated. Actually, the latest number is 137 minutes now, every day. So they spend a movie time over 2 hours scrolling and watching videos. And it's not just about the massive reach, it's also business. We have over 350,000 business on TikTok, trying to reach new audience, interact with users, and promote their business. Hopefully one of you will be part of this. I will skip this. And if we break it down into this generation, different generation, we can see 95% of Australian aged between 18 to 35, they are actually on TikTok. And almost like half of the Australian adult are on TikTok too. Hands up if you think your business are targeting 18 to 35. Cool, great. So then I would highly recommend TikTok because basically we have 100% of them actively using on TikTok. And if we break this user into the different generation, yeah, of course, it's more for Gen Z. We have 42% of people aged between 18 to 24, they're Gen Z. But if you take a closer look, that also means almost like 60% of users on TikTok, they're already over age of 25. And a quarter of them are actually over age of 35. So it's not just a like dancing, funny, stupid platform for Gen Z. It's actually, people having the purchasing power. They spending over 2 hours time on this platform, consuming content. And this gives us average age on TikTok users are 32 now. It's not just 18 or 22 young kids. Again, this is a perception we try to promote and educate people because majority of the business, the main reason why they haven't stopped because they think it's irrelevant to their business. We want to target higher purchasing power group of people. They are actually on TikTok now. Yeah, again, this highlights the timing. This is the latest number. So you can see the comparison with different social platform. Average YouTube will be 75 minutes, whereas TikTok sitting at 137 minutes. Any question or issue so far? All good? Okay. And this chart is very interesting. So TikTok is not just this diverse and massive user base is actually unique to TikTok. So this chart means 48% of TikTok users is unique to TikTok. They can be reached through Facebook. 34% of TikTok users are unique to TikTok. They cannot be reached on Instagram. How many of you are actually running paid ads on Facebook and Instagram? Cool, okay, majority of you are. So basically that means you're missing an opportunity because 48% of TikTok users cannot be reached on Facebook. If you're only running ads on Facebook, that's a missing opportunity for you. And now we can quickly run through TikTok ads, like how it works, what does that mean? So basically we have different position for you to promote your business. This top view one will be the most like the luxury and most expensive. So whenever you open TikTok, there may be some big screen showing some business promotion, and that's the most expensive one. You need to reach out to TikTok team if you have an account manager to actually get your business whitelisted to be able to shown on that top view. But overall, like these in-field ads, if you just open a TikTok ads manager, you can just set it up yourself. Once your ads account get approved, that's where where people will see your ads. We call it For You feed, if that's something new. It was a new word for me, For You feed. Cool. And in terms of targeting, we have different targeting objectives to help you to reach different funnel, say from awareness, consideration, interaction, conversion, and loyalty. For example, if you just want to raise brand awareness, we have the campaign objective to help you to achieve that. So basically, when you have your TikTok ads account manager set up, you can set the objective as reach, frequency, or reach. So we will help you to raise your brand awareness. And later, when people already get familiar with your brand, you want to drive consideration and interaction. So we have, say, for example, traffic or community interaction or lead gen objective to help you to fulfill this objective. And then consideration, loyalty, that will be conversion and the product sale. For example, you are running a homeware or a pet product online, and then you can set up as conversion. We will help you to drive people to see your ads, land on your page, and then add product into the purchasing cart and then complete the conversion. I know this sounds a bit complicated, but it's all good. As long as you know, we have different targeting objectives to help you to reach the right audience through the right channel with a reasonable cost-effective money. But if you have any question in terms of how to set it up, we have our one-on-one account manager can help you to walk through the whole process. So don't worry about it. And again, if you are familiar with this targeting objective, see, we can target people based on their gender, age, location, device, language, and also like the interest, what interest they've shown. Maybe they're interested in financial products or like pet product or baby product. We can target this group of people on TikTok based on their interests. And again, like the lower funnel would be more advanced targeting options. We can go through that later. Okay, I will skip through this because we have a big content to go through, and I will jump into this fun part, creative. I understand the majority of business, they haven't started because of they don't know what to post, because obviously TikTok is more like video driven, so it's significantly different from Meta. You can just post a text over a picture, that's done. But TikTok, we would prefer you to post short video, and it's so different from other platforms. So I will show you some creative code that can help you to structure your video in a way that have higher chance to see success on TikTok. And again, this chart is just to highlight how important creative are to help you to stand out. Actually, the one that I mentioned previously, the way we set up or even the budget is not the key to see success. The creative, what video you are posting on TikTok is a key metrics and one of the most important things that can set you apart from your competitors. This is because our TikTok platform algorithm, our recommendation system is built on different system. So for Meta, which is Facebook, they are mainly built on social platform, which means the more followers you have, the higher chance your content will be seen by users. Whereas TikTok is content. So that means even if you have 1 or 2 followers, but you post a really good content, we will push your video to users. You got the chance to be seen by users. That's exactly why lots of SMB are seeing huge success among big brand like Nike or even Apple, because they post a very engaging and a native video so that their ads performance can actually outperform these big brands. This is a huge opportunity for SMB. Great. So what exactly is a good creative, good content? Here's the 6 codes or creative tips that's generated by our marketing science team and a creative director. So basically what they've done is they use the AI algorithm and their experience. They study tons of good top performing ads and then try to decode them, demystify this success into this 6, I will say, tick box. So if you tick 6 of them, it's high chance for you to see success. I will walk you through them one by one. So the first one means first frame hook. So what does that mean? That just means basically when people see your videos, you only got 2.5 seconds to get their attention. If you perform well in that 2.5 seconds, people will stay. If it's really bad or you want to save the best part later, if it's 5 seconds, you won't even have the chance to show because people will just scroll up. I actually got a video here. Not sure if I can play it. Yeah, this is an example.
As you can see, people are lining up for our new double-decker pizza. Your favorite classics are now decked out to the max with cheese on top and gooey, stretching, melting cheese below. Grab yours today at your local Pizza Hut. The Hut's got you covered.
See, this is a brilliant example how Pizza Hut are doing this first frame hook. So you can either use visual surprise or suspense or get some emotional trigger in that first 2.5 seconds, basically to keep people watching. Oh. And the second one would be attention triggers. This is a fancy way to see, this is an editing technique, I will say, editing techniques that you can keep people watching through. So basically, the first hook, Frank, you keep people staying, and then what else you can do to keep them watching through the rest of 10 or 20 seconds. You can achieve this through, text layout or background music changing or changing the scene. Lots of techniques you can use to keep them watching. Here is an example of one of the most successful brands on TikTok. You can see how they achieved it.
I'm Sarah, and you may know me as the eye facial girl, or the girl that invented the contour cube. And that's all thanks to my mom. She used ice cubes with her hands, but it was cold, slippery, and messy, so it gave me an idea. So I put 2 and 2 together and created the contour cube, making facial icing easy. And she loves it. So now I make it for everyone, and that's all thanks to this one. Thanks, Mom.
You see, this is an example. They engaged about the background music changing and text layover and some flashing light bulb just to try to grab your attention. And the next one would be native creative. I really like this term, fitting to stand out, because your ads will be shown in the For You page. So basically people are looking for entertainment content. You don't want to look like so obscure, oh, hey, this is a commercial ads. People will not stay. So the overall direction will be to have your commercial, your ads look as native as possible, which needs to be educational or entertainment focus. For example, this one.
Right, make sure you get ones that, cover your eyes. What? They need to actually cover your eyes. I don't want a minuscule triangle shape. Here, okay, Dad. The circumference needs to be generous. Okay, Dad. Protect your retinas. Okay. Ooh, I like these. Yeah, that's quite a rich colour. Give them here. Right.
See, this is just a quick example. You wouldn't tell it's an ads, right? But it actually is from a sunglasses brand. And they displayed the brand and then the product a lot.
All right, make sure you get...
And another one will be product demo. We really want to promote you to show your product instead of tell them how good it is. It sounds straightforward, but many businesses fail to do that. So we want you to, if you are selling any physical product, we will highly encourage you to either use your founder to display or demonstrate how the product works, or engage some influencer or even just random people that doesn't need to have a big followers, just to play around with your product to show them how does that work. This is a previous outdated demo I wouldn't show you, but I recommend you to search July, the suitcase brand, July. They actually have done lots of product demo and it really generates lots of interest and likes and follows that actually boost their Black Sale promotion like 200%. And this is the last one, but not the least one, call to action. You may think it's straightforward, but many businesses forget to mention that. After all these efforts, you want to make it really clear. So what you want them to do next. This is what we call call to action. You want them to take action after watching all of these fancy videos. There is an example from Eubank. And you may find these videos obscure, but it's actually does its magic. Oops. All right. Anyways, this one doesn't play, but you can search Eubank and you'll see it's just the strange frog dancing and then saying, what we ask is $20. Just keep repeating that. It's just so out of nowhere, but they just keep asking $20 and download the app. That's a call to action, to download the app. Oh, actually we got one more creative code to follow through. That's trends. I'm not sure if you guys are aware of there are actually so many different trends happening every day on TikTok. Anyone know any trends right now? Right. Labubu is a trend, but it's not a big trend on TikTok yet. So previously there's a one, what is the song like? The finance guy. Anyone know that? 6'5", blue eye.
Looking for a man.
Yeah. No, well, you guys are not on TikTok. So there's trends happening every day, and some businesses are smart enough to tap into these trends because these trends have lots of followings. So business try to leverage these trends to promote their brand. I'm not sure if this one can work. Oh yeah, see if this one works. Yep. Yeah, so this is one example how Duolingo is leveraging the trend. And I don't remember the exact statistics, but the play, I think it's hit 100 million plays. This is another example. Yeah, this is an industry clothing brand leveraging this trend to promote their brand.
I'm looking for a man in
Ooh.
finance. Trust 6'5".
Yeah, basically every day we have different trends going on. I understand it can be overwhelming. You don't know where to follow up this trend. I don't know how to leverage this trend to promote. So I actually have some free tool for you to find what is the latest trend and how to leverage it. So the first one will be TikTok Creative Center. This is a free website. Basically, if you Google TikTok Creative Center, you will find it. And this is a public free website where you can follow, see, for example, this one, top ads and the trend. Wondering what's hot on TikTok, the middle one, is where you can follow these trends. And they can even show you, for example, I want to know, it's based on country, so New Zealand, and the industry will be fashion brand, and what is the top performing trend or ads. So literally you can just watch through and follow them to see how you can implement these trends or creative ideas to your brand. I would highly recommend you to, before start even $100 on TikTok ads, you spend 10 minutes on this platform just to get the rhythm of what the platform is all about. Great. So now you have the creative ideas. If you still don't know how to structure your ads, there's a cheat sheet, creative structure. So basically, in the beginning, the first 3 to 5 seconds, you want to have a hook, killer hook. That's the one that I mentioned about this attention trigger. And then for the next 10 to 20 seconds, you want to highlight your unique selling point. What's this all about, why it's different, and what problem you are solving from your business or from your brand. And last one, you need to have a clear call to action to tell them what to do. Either like follow us or check our website or just purchase, like try this latest release of your product. Cool. But when you add this duration, you can see it wouldn't longer than 30 seconds. And that's the duration we recommend. Don't create like a 3-minute fancy commercials or ads. You just need 30 seconds. It can be your founder just holding the phone doing random stupid things, but it will work. Cool. And another tool I would recommend you to play around is Symphony. It's basically TikTok AI. I know you guys must be familiar with ChatGPT. So basically, this is TikTok ChatGPT. You can ask them, hey, I'm a fashion brand. I want to create 3 videos to promote my summer clothes. Give me some idea. And they will create the draft for you. The main difference is ChatGPT, they wouldn't have the internal data of TikTok ads. But this one is connected, sync with our internal database. So they will know what's performing well and give you the feedback. Cool. And we also have this, it's TikTok Marketplace. If you still feel confused, I don't know what to do, like this tool looks too complicated still and I don't have time. We actually have these marketplace creators. I just got noticed we have an offer. So if you spend $2,000 on the ads, just purely run ads on TikTok per month, the TikTok Creative Center, they will work on the creative and provide 10 creatives per week for you. That's pretty amazing because usually if you reach out to any creative agency, they charge you a lot. Cool. And another one will be editing tool CapCut. In Chinese, that's 剪映. I'm not sure if you know that. Yeah, this CapCut, English version. But it's just an editing tool, user-friendly. You can just edit your own thing. Cool. Now let's talk about money. Budget recommendation, how much you need to make this fancy thing happen that I mentioned before. So the minimum daily spending would be $50 per day. That's the minimum requirement to allow you to set your ads live. But to see meaningful results, it really depends on what you want to achieve. It's definitely more than 50 per day. But overall, we will need 4 weeks to allow enough data to see how we can optimize your ads performance. So the actual recommendation would be, if you know your CPA, So your daily budget needs to be 10 times of your CPA. CPA stands for cost per acquisition or cost per action. So for each business, it's different. If you're selling a technical gadget, that'll be cheaper. Cost per action will be, say, if it's $20 or $50. Say, for example, put into a certain extreme case, if you're selling cars, of course, your cost per action will be more expensive. So 10 times that will be different. And the benefit of having a higher budget is faster the learning, so you get more data. Obviously, the algorithm, the platform will know your brand, know your potential customers better, so they can convert better, basically. They will deliver result faster. And I won't go through this about how to create your TikTok ads manager, but it's pretty straightforward. Basically, you go to the website, TikTok Business Ads Manager, and just like register any other social platform. Put in your name, phone number, and then you will create your ads account. You can start to run ads. Cool, and adding your billing information. And that's it. And the last one, I have a survey, and also if anyone is interested in getting one-on-one account manager to help you to set up your ads account, or if you have any question, you're not sure if TikTok is the right platform for you, fill in that form and we will reach out to have a free consultation. And the second, if you are interested in claiming the creative offer, again, the creative offer is really amazing. Spend $2,000 per month, you will get 10 creatives created by TikTok team per week. That means like a month you have 40 creatives. That's insane. I think it's too good to be true. So I triple check with our internal team. It is true. Cool. Any question? Yes?
When you say creatives, the advertiser still needs to provide the content, right?
No, you need to provide just a brief. Say I am a clothing brand.
Send you the product.
No. They create it for you.
But don't they need the product?
Yeah, they can shift if it's a physical one, if it's a service, you just let them know, okay, my main selling point is ABC and I want them to do like register, blah, blah, blah. And then they will just create the creative for you. If you're selling physical thing, you will need to shift this to specific address and they will just do the product demo for you.
Okay.
Yeah. So there'll be a real person. It's not an AI generated. There'll be a real person, a creator, just wear it. Oh, I recently got this. It looks so good, and I recommend. They will just create the video and then send it back to you. And if you approve it, you can just publish it directly to your ads. If you're not happy with the product, you can just write feedback. Oh, I think she needs to be more exciting, blah blah blah, and then they just back and forth until you're happy with it. Yes.
TikTok is strong in B2C business, but with B2B, do you have stats for that?
Not here, but I can share with you. We are actually focusing on B2B, especially non-com business right now. So there will be some specific product feature that will be more relevant to help B2B business to see success. Yeah. Yes?
When is TikTok shopping going to be available in Australia and New Zealand?
So it's not available yet, and we don't know when it will come. Japan has about to launch it in August. So if they perform good, we probably will see it. Because in TikTok, Australia is part of Japan and Korea. So if Japan goes first, it's performing good, I think we will see it very soon. But not anytime next year.
We've got one more question, I think it's about.
Yeah,
Yes.
my question is quite related to the shop. So what's the conversion rate if it's not linked to the shop? And we can see that the TikTok have a high influence and low conversion rate. It's have less influence or effect to our team as a brand or as a sales team.
Okay, so it really depends on which vertical you're talking about, and also the creative matters a lot. We've seen so many big brands, good brands like SMB brands, they are only focusing on TikTok and they spend lots of time creating the good creative and the conversion is actually good. So when you see difficult, it will be if you just start on TikTok and I want to see conversion, that would be hard. So that's why we recommend the full funnel strategy. So from the beginning, because people don't know who you are, what your brand is all about. So we would recommend to do the top funnel campaign first. Just, maybe some founder doing some fun video about the company, about the culture, about the product. And then people start to know, okay, your brand is doing, for example, pet food or whatever, and then gradually move down to conversion to demonstrate your food, like how happy the dogs are after eating this. And then, say, for example, during Black Friday or Cyber Monday, and then you promote the sale, you will see conversion happen there, but not just, okay, buy us, it's $20. You wouldn't see conversion from the very beginning. But so gradually, if you design it very well, you should see conversion. And also for each funnel, each stage, the creative should be different too. Yeah, the style should be different.
Have the choose and effects based on best practice.
Yeah, we have the best practice, and also depends on which industry you come from, and the best practice would be, FMCG is actually the most popular vertical. Yeah. That gentleman mentioned non-commerce would be, to be honest, a little bit hard, but commerce is like the booming, the best performing vertical, and FMCG, fashion, home living are the top performing verticals among commerce vertical.
All right, thank you so much.
Cool, thank you.
Tracey.